state has experienced some of the most devastating weather in American history. From the Great Tri-State Tornado in 1925 to the 1965 Palm Sunday outbreak, Indiana weather can be deadly and unforgiving. Our history and the ever-changing atmospheric conditions are why we constantly monitor the threat for severe weather. Our most important job is helping to protect you and your family, letting you know when storms are in the area and if they could be potentially dangerous. On Palm Sunday, April 11, 1965, 47 tornadoes hit the Midwest, the second largest outbreak on record. The storms lasted 11 hours, killing 271 people, injuring 1,500. In northern Indiana, 137 people lost their lives as several tornadoes devastated the area. That was 45 years ago. The images of destruction will forever be recorded in the memories of anyone that witnessed those powerful storms. For Paul Huffman, a photographer for the Elkhart Truth, the sights he and other photographers witnessed that day are also recorded on film.
I covered all of Elkhart County over here. And all the times I'd be out cruising just looking for something. I told my wife, I said, something's going to happen. I said, the birds are gone, there's no birds around, the air is just so still, there's nothing there. Coming home, she looks over there, she said, look at that column of smoke. I said, that's not smoke, that's what I was looking for. And it was just a wisp then of a tornado. So we stopped the car right away. I took pictures of it. At the time it was just real small, so it developed into a big funnel covered by land. There was nothing there but black stuff. It was that close.
Near Elkhart, Indiana, in a matter of seconds, the tornado turned from a wisp into a monster, a short distance from where Paul Huffman was taking pictures.
Well, it came right down the tracks, right towards us. The telephone poles would explode. You know, would hit those transformers. They just explode. They would crack and the fire would blow up. And some of the cars that was coming by after it was all over with, well, they said they saw some dumb person out there taking pictures while a tornado was coming down the railroad tracks. And that was me.
Using his car to brace himself, Paul took one of the most famous weather photos ever, a double tornado.
Then my leg was wrapped around my bumper and my coat was just hanging straight out. I was standing there taking pictures. I saw the big one. I saw the one coming down the tracks and down the highway. I didn't know it was one tornado in two parts. I wasn't scared. I was worried. You know, the devastation that it could do and that I could be involved in it.
The massive tornado had moved on and Paul's job changed, from photographing the storm to covering the massive damage it left behind.
Cars down in the basement. It used to be a basement of a trailer court or a house. Cars were down in the basement.
The damage left in the wake of the twister was incredible. The debris from shattered homes littered the ground, and the people, if they survived, needed help.
It looks here like it was all bloody. A lot of it wasn't. It was mud. I've never seen anything like that since the war. It was just obliterated. It was just gone. Then that I took all the pictures that I could. I mean, covered it pretty well. And then I got to the point where I couldn't stand it anymore, and I helped them with the injured and helped put that away.
As rescue efforts continued, things went from bad to worse.
Well, while we was working out there, the sheriff called out on his bullhorn. He says, everybody scatter, here comes another one. And it just wiped out the whole subdivision. But just drive by it and see, just think of what it looked like here. Now it's gone. And it was quite heartbreaking to see that stuff, yeah. There isn't much you can say about a tornado. When it hits, and it wrecks everything.
The images filmed that Palm Sunday caught the attention of the entire nation. Even President Johnson toured the destruction. But it was Paul Huffman's photo of the double tornado that got the most attention, earning him a Pulitzer Prize nomination.
I didn't see that until the film was developed and printed. I didn't know that there was this double tornado there.
Following the Palm Sunday tornado outbreak, the United States Weather Bureau investigated why so many people died during the storm. What they decided was that the warning system in place at that time failed. The danger of the storm was identified early, the warnings were put out quickly, but the public never received the alerts.
Also, people didn't know the difference between a forecast and an alert. As a result of the event on April 11, 1965, our current watch and warning system was established in an effort to prevent the terrible death toll that resulted from the Palm Sunday tornado outbreak. Here's a reminder of what the difference is between a watch and a warning. A tornado watch is issued when conditions are favorable for the development of a tornado in or close to the watch area. No tornado has been spotted, and there's nothing on the radar to indicate the presence of a tornado. You just need to be aware a tornado could form during this weather pattern. A tornado warning lets you know that a tornado may be imminent. Either a tornado or funnel cloud has already been spotted, or the images seen on radar indicate that a tornado may be forming. When this happens, the tornado sirens will sound off in the warning area, letting you know that a tornado has either been seen or could be forming nearby.
In 1925, the deadliest